Today on Addicted to Gear, we're taking a look at the Mad Hatter Products Guitar Terminator system. I'll be back. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Addicted to Gear. I'm Tony. Thank you for joining me once again. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about solderless guitar wiring systems. And for those of you who don't know exactly what that is, these are wiring systems that allow you to connect all of your pots, your caps, and your pickups, and your switches, and your output jack totally solderlessly. So in other words, you don't need a soldering iron to be able to connect this to your guitar, and it really allows you to swap out any of the components very, very quickly. And the added bonus to a system like this is that the heat from the soldering iron doesn't destroy the pots over time, the capacitors over time, because the heat from overly heating up these components when you're doing a pickup swap eventually will destroy the components and they will have to be replaced. So today we're taking a look at this really cool system called the Terminator system from Mad Hatter Guitar Products. This is the DVDT 3T system. And what that stands for is basically dual volume, dual tone, 3-position switch, right? So it's typical for, say, a Les Paul style guitar. Now, on the Mad Hatter website, you will be able to see a whole bunch of other types of systems that they offer for other types of guitar configurations, including Strats and Telecasters and Les Pauls and all kinds of configurations, including some of them that actually include push-pull pots, so you can do coil tapping, splitting of pickups and that kind of stuff as well. Now, the reason I'm really interested in these type of systems is because by nature, I do a lot of pickup swaps because on my channel, I'm constantly trying out new pickups, and I usually have to put them in, take them out, put them in again. And over time, the heat really does destroy the pots, and it becomes expensive and also time consuming. So these types of systems not only will allow you to do that and not have to have other expenses when you have to replace the components, but the components that are included in these systems are also high quality. So they will also give you better sound overall. So what's included in this system? Let's take a look inside the box and see what is inside of it. So first of all, you'll see that the system includes 2 Terminator goes to 11 volume pots, and these pots are specifically designed for the Terminator system. You will also get 2 killer tone pots, a Switchcraft output jack, and a Mad Hatter Terminator toggle switch as well. You will also get 2 polypropylene tone capacitors, one with a value of 0.022 UF and a second one with a value of 0.047 UF, as well as all of the wiring instructions that you need to put this into your guitar. So for the sake of this video, I've decided to install the Terminator system into my Harley Benton Gold Top with P90 pickups that I reviewed not too long ago for you guys. Now, I feel that this would be a good upgrade for this guitar because the electronics in this guitar are not necessarily high-end, and I really like the guitar in general, and I think that the Terminator system will make it sound even better. So I wanted to comment about the installation process of this system now that it's done. Overall, I feel that it's not that challenging. The key is to really follow the instructions that come with the kit. They're pretty detailed and they go over a lot of the information that you need to know before you start. Also, at the very top of the installation diagrams here and the instructions, it says, please watch our installation videos. And these videos are very detailed, complete videos that can be found on the website, and I highly recommend that you watch those before you get started. Now, I'm pretty comfortable doing these type of installations. I usually have no problem installing pickups in my guitars the old-fashioned way, using a soldering iron. This is a little bit more touchy because there's a lot of little pieces, and you have a little screwdriver and you have to make sure that the wires are completely in the socket and have made a good connection. So just take your time, go over the instructions a couple of times, double check your work, and it might take a little bit more time at the beginning of the process, but over the lifespan of your guitar, it's going to save you a whole bunch of time and effort if you're swapping out pickups and components regularly like I am. So now that the installation is done and I've tried the system in this guitar, here's my final thoughts on the Terminator system. Overall, I really like it. I think the components are really high quality. They haven't skimped on any of the parts within the kit. The actual tone pots do feel a lot better, higher quality, smoother when you're rotating the knobs. The taper feels nice on them as well. The switch seems super high quality. You can really tell it is a definite upgrade over the standard electronics that were originally in this guitar. As for tone, definitely I do hear more clarity. I just hear a little bit more sparkle in the sound as well. I feel like I can hear more of the pickups than I could with the older electronics in this guitar, which I also feel is a big advantage. But overall, the main reason I like this system is just because it will make my life a whole lot easier when swapping out pickups and components within this guitar. Now I can easily just do all of that with just a simple screwdriver. I don't have to worry about damaging, burning wires or damaging pots with a soldering iron. And it just allows me to get that perfect tone that I'm searching for when swapping out pickups just a little bit quicker and easier overall. So if you're a tone chaser and you're constantly swapping out pickups and you really want to squeeze out every last ounce of tone out of your guitar, definitely check out the Terminator system from Mad Hatter Guitar Products. It's a really inexpensive, easy way to upgrade your sound overall and make swapping out components and pickups in the future a whole lot easier. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Addicted to Gear. If you like this content, please give us a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button as well as the little bell icon right beside it, and you'll be notified whenever we post some more great videos. That's it for today, guys. Stay tuned and keep rocking. We'll have more great videos coming your way.